Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k16 Universe Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz. This is the final episode of Raw before the Survivor Series pay-per-view, which will be taking place this coming weekend on Saturday, 2 PM Eastern Standard Time, right here on BrendenPlayz on YouTube and on Twitch Live. But first up, we have Charlotte going up against Paige and Sasha Banks. It'll be a handicap match though. Of course, at the pay-per-view, she needs to find a partner. Tonight, she'll see how she goes all by herself. The Spear Shock, they're in action against the Ascension. Bit of a rumor going around right now that they're not exactly thrilled that they've been left off the Survivor Series card. And expect to hear more about that in the coming weeks. Cesaro goes one-on-one with Chris Jericho. Both men have a big match at Survivor Series against these two men. Shinsuke Nakamura goes one-on-one with Batista. And our six-man tag team match, Rhino gets his chance to renew his rivalry with Rusev. He'll team up with the Golden Truth to take on Rusev and the Hall of Destruction. What a match that is going to be. That'll be pretty brutal. And that's a big, big team that Rusev has there. Our main event, Dolph Ziggler meets Finn Balor one more time. Just days away from their epic Survivor Series traditional tag team encounter. What a match that is going to be. But first up, Spear Shock managed to get the win over the Ascension, so another big win for the tag team champions. Cesaro, perhaps a bit of an upset victory over Chris Jericho. He's preparing himself for a US title opportunity. And Nakamura defeats Batista as well, so the two veterans couldn't get the victory this week. So we'll find out who will remain on the Raw roster at Survivor Series in that loser leave the brand match. Team Rusev gets the win as we'll go ahead and get ready for our handicap matchup. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Charlotte up against Sasha Banks and Paige in a handicap match. This is not going to exactly be easy for Charlotte. And let's be honest, I mean, the odds are stacked against her in this one, but I think this is really a bit of a test for her. Our Raw General Manager, Christian, decided instead of having her team up with potential partners, well, she has to go at it alone to see how she would go. And Paige and Sasha Banks have been pretty thrilled to actually get this match. They'll get their hands on Charlotte just days away from the pay-per-view, where Charlotte will team up with someone. We've seen her team up with Summer Rae and Natalya as a bit of test runs in the past. Perhaps that could be one of her partners, or maybe she'll go in a different direction. We don't know. But right now, she prepares for Paige and Sasha Banks at Survivor Series. She needs to find a partner. We don't know who it will be. She needs to find one ASAP to challenge Paige and Sasha Banks. Obviously, Charlotte's been trying to win that women's championship that Paige currently possesses. And Sasha Banks, I guess, has gone with the idea of if you can't beat him, join him. She failed to beat Paige for that title. So instead of going against her, she's decided to team up with Paige and help her out and try and ensure that the title remains on Paige's arm right there. I'm not exactly still sure what Sasha Banks' motives are. I mean, is she trying to keep her enemies closer? I don't know. Or is this a genuine alliance? We're still still unsure about that. I just don't know yet. But at the moment, these two have paired up pretty successfully together. They seem as though they're on the same page and, well, no pun intended, and working pretty well together. So, I mean, at Survivor Series, if this team can coincide once again, then you'd have to assume they're probably going to be able to get the victory no matter who Charlotte can find, if Charlotte can find anybody. So that will be a big, big opportunity for Sasha Banks and Paige to get the win and continue their momentum. Right now, Sasha in there with Charlotte. Sasha first chance to get her hands on Charlotte. So, I mean, you run through the list of potential partners for Charlotte, and there really isn't that many options. I mean, we've seen a team up with Natalya, with Summer Rae. We've heard the Bella Twins have said no to Charlotte, that they've ruled themselves out. Emma is also a possibility. I mean, Naomi and Tamina, I should say, have also ruled themselves out. So some of the formidable pairings are refusing to kind of stray away from that pairing and decided to stay together. So there really isn't too many options for Charlotte to really look for. As a beautiful slam there. So that's going to be the issue for her. can she find someone who's really willing to step in the ring and give it their all against Sasha Banks and Paige? It will be a big opportunity for them to step in there with the women's champion and a former women's champion in Sasha Banks. It'll be a huge opportunity for Charlotte's potential partner, but who will it be, and who will be the right choice? You know, who is going to be in there to try and help Charlotte get this win and help Charlotte finally get the victory over Paige that she's been looking for. She's had to deal with Sasha Banks and Paige over the last month or so, and I'm sure Charlotte would just love to get a big victory over these two to finally shut them up. At the moment, it is Paige in there with Charlotte. So Charlotte a little unlucky tonight. Our GM wanted this matchup, as did Sasha Banks and Paige. Charlotte has been searching for partners. She's been pairing up in the last few weeks, trying to find the right one. And instead of having another opportunity to get in the ring with another one of those partners or potential partner, instead she has to go at it alone. So it's a difficult circumstance here for Charlotte that she's currently facing. And our GM is really putting Charlotte to the test. I think Christian really wants to see if Charlotte is truly the real deal. There's a beautiful German suplex there by Charlotte, tossing Paige to the other side of the ring. Now Paige back to her feet, grabs the arm of Charlotte, and into the shoulder it goes, and now into the backbreaker as well. And this is the thing here tonight in this handicap match, as we're about to see. As soon as the going gets tough, the tag can be made, your fresh partner gets in, whereas Charlotte is all alone. She's got no one to turn to, no one to help her out. Sasha Banks can get in here and help Paige out, and also keep the champion fresh before the pay-per-view, because you'd have to assume Paige is going to have to play a big role in that victory. Right now, Sasha Banks trying to win this matchup. The cover, can't quite get it, and we're going to go ahead and take a quick break during this match. At Survivor Series, the Swiss Superman Cesaro looks to finally take out one of the newcomers coming to Raw, who's been trying to take Cesaro's spot away. Cesaro meets Shinsuke Nakamura, our United States Championship, one-on-one for the championship at Survivor Series. In the comment section down below, I'd love to know your opinions. Who will come away with the victory? Will Nakamura hang on to the championship, or will it be Cesaro as your new United States Champion? We're back here right now on Raw, and this handicap match continues with Sasha Banks in there, currently with Charlotte, and Charlotte tosses Sasha Banks down. And before the break, we saw Sasha Banks in there getting the frequent tags with Paige. That continued throughout the commercial break, and Charlotte has been able to get a bit of momentum going here against Sasha Banks. As you can see, Charlotte lining her up for a big move here. Look out! We might be about to see it. Here it comes! Natural selection by Charlotte could be it here. Paige, her partner, is about to be pinned, is she? Sasha Banks gets that shoulder up in the nick of time and keeps this one alive. Just barely, but this one continues. Well, at the pay-per-view, Charlotte obviously will be coming into that one with a bit of fatigue, since being in this handicap matchup, all the pressure is on her, and being double teamed here against Paige and Sasha Banks isn't exactly going to improve her chances at Survivor Series. So you'd have to wonder that if this match continues any longer, the chances of Charlotte winning will obviously diminish quite greatly. That's why Charlotte is desperately trying to put this one away, as Paige this time gets involved and breaks that opportunity up there for Charlotte. Paige would love for Sasha Banks to hang in there with Charlotte for as long as she possibly can, wear down the former #1 contender in Charlotte for the Women's Championship, of course, and try and wear down Charlotte just before the pay-per-view, make sure that she does not come in 100%, and that way Charlotte might have to rely on her partner at Survivor Series. We don't know who her partner will be. I don't even think she knows who her partner will be, as Sasha Banks flying with a kick there to Charlotte. And obviously relying on the unknown is a very big risk to take, and that's a risk I don't think Charlotte could really afford to take. Right now, Paige back in the ring. This time, she's setting up Charlotte. Charlotte in big trouble now. No, with the counter. The elbow strike there to Paige, and she needed to do that. Otherwise, she was in trouble. Now, this time, it might be natural selection for Paige. Yes, it is. Can she get to the cover? She's going to steal the victory right here. Charlotte to defeat the Women's Champion. No, the shoulder gets up again. And that is the freshness of Paige coming into play. The frequent tags in and out, keeping each other fresh, making sure that Charlotte has to try and wear down both of them. And she hasn't been able to successfully wear down Paige. And a natural selection, still not enough to put her away. She needs to do a little bit more to the women's champion to get the victory here. Charlotte now getting Paige back up to her feet. And Charlotte set into the corner now by Paige. And uh-oh, look out. Meet the steel ring post. There it is. Trying to wear down the shoulder of Charlotte and make things really tough for her at the pay-per-view. The boot right to the face as well. Insult to injury. Paige looking likely to probably put Charlotte away here. The cover now hooks that leg. Paige. Charlotte in trouble. No, a kick out of two. Well, you have to wonder, is Charlotte coming into this match knowing who her partner will be? She's only got 6 days to find one. Is that going to be enough time for her? Is that going to be enough time for her to find and seal the deal? Or has she already found someone in mind, and is it too phased about this handicap match? So far, there's no inkling of anyone coming out here to help Charlotte out at all. Paige now off the top rope with a flying headbutt connecting on the chest of Charlotte. Charlotte, though, back to her feet. Paige, look out from behind. And an atomic drop there onto Paige. Trouble now. Paige back to her feet. Charlotte has her up, but Paige with a counter. The women's champion, a much needed counter there. Charlotte was just getting going. Now Paige hits the suplex, breaches into the cover. Charlotte, trouble here. Yes, gets her. Charlotte worn down after a bit of a battle between Sasha Banks and Paige, and I think Paige, pretty lucky there, just caught Charlotte off guard, or maybe a strategic move. Maybe Charlotte knew that it wasn't worth giving it her all during this one, and a pinfall and a loss tonight wouldn't be so bad. The pay-per-view win is what she needs the most. A win over Paige will get herself back in the title picture. But tonight, it doesn't exactly matter. And maybe, just maybe, it was a strategic ploy by Charlotte. Take the loss here and try and regroup for the pay-per-view. Charlotte, though, certainly got her best shots in on Sasha and Paige. The natural selection on both of them, but it didn't work. And that will have to worry Charlotte for Survivor Series. Arguably her best maneuver, unable to put Paige and Sasha Banks away. And, well, Paige hit the suplex bridge into the cover, and Charlotte just had nothing left to kick out. Or like we said, maybe she thought, you know what, let me get out of this. Let me get out of this handicap match unscathed and live to fight another day at the pay-per-view. Here it was. Well, you see, Charlotte tried to get the shoulders up. She just couldn't quite get them up. And, well, uh-oh, look out now. Maybe Sasha and Paige have caught on to what happened here. And now, Sasha from behind with a backstabber. Well, if Charlotte thought she was going to get out of this one unscathed, think again. Paige and Sasha Banks aren't done yet. Sasha laying the platform here for the champion Paige to take advantage. Sasha taken out. She's taken out Charlotte. And now Paige looking to finish it off with the rampage on Charlotte. The champion has the last laugh. A victory tonight. And takes out Charlotte in the process. No one out here to help Charlotte. Will there be anyone to help her out at Survivor Series? Our main event now here on Monday Night Raw. It is the former WWE champion Dolph Ziggler up against Finn Balor. And what is a huge clash for Dolph Ziggler. We've seen AJ Styles get the victory over Finn Balor. This time, Ziggler wants to do it himself, of course, at Survivor Series in that traditional 6-man elimination tag team match. Whoever does pin Finn Balor will earn a WWE Championship match, and that is exactly what Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler, and assumably what AJ Styles all want. They all want a piece of the champion. They all want that title. So will their personal greed get in the way of success? Will they be trying to battle each other to try and get the pinfall over the champion, Finn Balor? And that is exactly the seed that Finn Balor planted. This is the reason why Balor wanted that stipulation to be in place. And he has got it. He knows that Seth and Dolph, they all want that title shot. So why not have them both fight over it? And now, after costing AJ Styles the NXT Championship at NXT TakeOver 2, Finn Balor now, he knows that AJ Styles also wants that title. And Finn Balor, so now 3 men on the one team all want the same thing, but only one can get it. He knows that will create chaos. And hopefully that chaos will be what the Balor Club uses to get over the line and pick up the victory at Survivor Series. Tonight though, Dolph Ziggler is the challenger for Finn Balor. Finn Balor, mighty successful, incredible superstar. Arguably only one man, AJ Styles, has gotten the better of him. Every other instance, Finn Balor has just been so impressive. Ziggler, he wants another shot at the title. He still feels as though he was robbed of the championship by Finn Balor at SummerSlam. There's no doubt about it, he was. Ziggler wants his redemption, and tonight he takes the first step and trying to accomplish it. A victory over Finn Balor tonight would be huge in the preparation for Survivor Series, and a beautiful drop kick to start this one off. Ziggler versus Balor, one-on-one here tonight. These two will meet, of course, at the pay-per-view. It'll be the Balor Club, Gallows and Anderson, with Finn Balor taking on Ziggler, Rollins, and AJ Styles. And just to say it again, of course, Survivor Series will be live on BrendenPlayz Saturday, August 27th, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. UK time, the same time as we always have our pay-per-views now. And even though I said that twice in this video, I bet I'll still get comments in the comment section down below asking, when's the pay-per-view gonna be? But the information will be available on the website as well, BrendenPlayz.com. And by the way, we actually changed the look of the website as well, so you haven't been on in a while. Check it out. But anyways, back to this match right now. Ziggler, oh, beautiful power slam there onto Finn Balor, and now thought he might be heading towards the corner there, decided against grabbing a hold of Finn Balor, but it didn't exactly work out too well for him as the champion stomping away on Ziggler right there. Now trying to get Ziggler back to his feet, does so successfully, and look out, no, from behind, Ziggler with a counter, grabs a hold of Balor and plants him down. Nicely done there by Dolph Ziggler, who is swept off of his feet right now. So Gallows and Anderson, what a powerhouse team they have been, and the Balor Club as a whole, they are a complete unit. They are definitely on the same page, all the one intention in mind, and that is to take over Raw. They know, Gallows and Anderson know that Finn Balor, he's the leader, and they're perfectly okay with that. They know Finn Balor is the best. He is the man. He's the champ. But Gallows and Anderson, they both have their own intentions in mind. They both want to be tag team champions at some point, which could lead to a big showdown with the Spear Shock. Obviously, we know the Spear Shock isn't exactly thrilled they're not on the pay-per-view card. Maybe next time they'll get a chance. Maybe it'll be Gallows and Anderson stepping up. But that we know that the Balor Club are looking to expand, and we know the Balor Club are looking to not just be the world champion. They want to be more than that. They want to dominate Monday Night Raw. And a victory over 3 of the very best on Raw would just be the beginning for the Balor Club to expand and begin their domination. And of course, with the Survivor Series draft coming up, there is a lot of potential that everybody in that Survivor Series traditional tag team match could actually be headed to the blue brand. The only man who is safe is Finn Balor. AJ Styles, Rollins, Ziggler, and Gallows and Anderson all run the risk of being drafted unless they are chosen as the 5 safe superstars who cannot be drafted to SmackDown by our GM Christian. So Finn Balor, whilst he's got his crew right now, it's very possible that he might lose them after Survivor Series if Christian does not do the right thing and protect Finn Balor. But I would have to assume that Christian will be working closely in hand with our champion right now, Finn Balor, who believes himself that he has a lot of pull on what exactly happens around here. And I'm pretty sure Finn Balor might be in the pocket of Christian and basically can do whatever the hell he wants. So I'm pretty sure that Balor Club, he will probably have Gallows and Anderson safe, and the Balor Club will live on. But certainly AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, and Seth Rollins, the likelihood of all 3 of them being saved is pretty slim, let's be honest. So there's a big risk that they could be going to the blue brand. So for Finn Balor, if he can beat them at Survivor Series, it might be the last time he ever has to meet them for a while. Look out! Big super kick there by Dolph Ziggler. Balor is flattened. He's been taken out, but he still manages to find a way to kick out, and Ziggler can't believe it. He caught him early with a super kick. Still not enough to get the victory, though. Ziggler now looks to continue the assault here on Finn Balor in the corner. Ziggler, look out. Might be looking to head off the top of the rope. Big right hand there to Balor. What's Ziggler thinking here? Oh no. Ziggler, he's thinking superplex. He's thinking outside the ring. Oh my goodness. To the outside of the ring. A superplex outside. Risking it all, just days away from Survivor Series. But that's what Ziggler's got to do to become the WWE Champion. Try to send a message to the Balor Club. And trying to make sure that he can get the victory over Finn Balor. Dolph Ziggler, what a move there. But now Balor's trying to regain control. Ziggler bouncing off the announce table now. And now into the crab. And the Boston Crab. Can Dolph Ziggler find out of it? Finn Balor realizes the count is getting a little bit high for his liking. Gets back in the ring, but breaks the count. Ziggler wants back in the ring anyways. Didn't exactly work out too well for him after he hit the superplex on the outside. That announce table was in a bit of danger. Now Balor, double knees to the gut of Dolph Ziggler. Big gut buster there, and Balor now looking to fire up here. Dolph Ziggler trying to get back to his feet. Balor right on top of him here. Big shot there, Ziggler's down, and another one. Trouble now for Dolph, and there's a sling blade. Down he goes, and Finn Balor in control. Balor now heading to the top of the rope. Perhaps looking for the signature maneuver, the coup de grace. No! Decides to look for the elbow instead. Just as effective, perhaps. No, Ziggler countering. Gets the knee to the face of Balor, not allowing him to convert that into a pinfall victory right there. Now Ziggler looking to grab the leg of Balor. Still again, Balor able to take him down. Ziggler countering. No man can really take advantage here. They're looking to both have control in this one, and this might be the better way to go about it here for Dolph Ziggler. Just a side headlock, slow things down, and just regain control in this one. Survivor Series, you'll have to contend with Gallows and Anderson as well. We know quick tags will be the name of the game, and that's something the Balor Club have been able to do very, very well. Dolph Ziggler, Seth Rollins, their relationship still a little bit rocky. I mean, it seems as though they're on the same page over the last month, and they're really working well together to try and accomplish the same thing. A very successful Hell in a Cell victory over Gallows and Anderson. And now the Balor Club want revenge after that loss. Finn Balor there as well. He'll be able to guide his team to success. But the inclusion of AJ Styles, I guess, adds a big question mark to Ziggler and Rollins as well. Can they coincide again? Oh, Ziggler with an elbow of his own on the back of Balor, who was trying to roll out of the way. Couldn't quite get there in time. Still managing to connect with the elbow to Ziggler. And Balor not in a good way right now at all. A little bit groggy. Can Ziggler take advantage and turn this into a victory? Ziggler a little bit slow himself to the corner. Didn't cost him too much though. Balor on the turnbuckle, and he's about to meet the steel ring post himself. Oh boy. Into the post he goes, trying to wear down the shoulder. An injury here for Balor before the pay-per-view would be absolutely disastrous. The last thing the Balor Club needs is to lose their leader, lose their champion. And a knee drop as well by Ziggler onto Balor. Balor now into the corner. Ziggler still a bit slow, but he's still in control though. Having his way right now, doing whatever the hell he wants. Balor not really offering much resistance. Balor might be about to go off the top again. Luckily for his sake, he was able to counter. And there he goes off the top of the rope, delivering a big kick. Ziggler taken down off his feet. Now Balor setting him up. Finn Balor wants him to get back to his feet. Trouble now for Ziggler. Big counter though by Dolph. An important counter there by Dolph Ziggler. Connecting with those right hands. And a swinging neck breaker there by Dolph. Balor's down, but as is Dolph. Dolph trying to get there first. Gets the arm on the chest of Balor. Could be it here for Finn Balor, the champion. Can he kick out? Oh, geez, that was late. A near fall the counter two, but keeps this one alive. Dolph Ziggler, a little bit of frustration. But he has to expect that from Finn, who's been mighty good since coming to Raw. Dolph yet to really get the better of him thus far. But so far, so good in this match. A victory would just skyrocket Ziggler's chances at Survivor Series for a win there. Now Ziggler looking to show off a little bit as well. Well, that is dangerous. Showing off against the champion might not be the greatest tactic to employ, but he's risking it all, and Balor now takes advantage again. And look out. Those knees. Coming, oh, just the boot to the face this time. Thought the knees were coming to the gut. He turned into the boot to the head. And now, Balor off the top rope. Setting him up. And this could be it. Coup de grace. Finn Balor with the coup de grace. Good night. Wow. Ziggler with the right shoulder up. And that is a big play by Dolph Ziggler. And a huge message sent to Finn Balor. Well, not only does he kick out and keep this match alive, but now Balor has the element of doubt in his mind. Can he put Ziggler away? Again, the knees to the gut of Ziggler. We've seen Balor beat Ziggler in the past, but that was when Ziggler was out of it and was beaten up. Finn Balor, oh, tried for the risk. And Ziggler was nowhere near that, and that was a poor decision by Balor, and that could cost him. But now that Ziggler has a fair chance at Balor, he's giving him a run for his money. Finn Balor, the coup de grace, couldn't put Ziggler away, and now Finn Balor doubting himself. Can he beat Ziggler? Is the coup de grace good enough to beat Dolph Ziggler? Will it work at Survivor Series? These are the things that are running through the mind of Balor, and it's something that will certainly affect Balor, perhaps at Survivor Series. Beautifully done there by Dolph Ziggler. And, oh, look who it is. Look who it is. Luke Gallows. And Dolph Ziggler's had enough. Ziggler saw Gallows come. This match is over. Ziggler will win by DQ. And look at who it is as well. Anderson tried to come from the other side of the ring. Rollins saw him coming. Jumped over the barricade to shut that down. Ziggler coming after Gallows. Rollins after Anderson, and that just leaves Styles and Balor in the ring. AJ Styles is here, coming after the champion. Balor thought he would get out of it unscathed this time, but now the third man, finally, Balor will get some. Styles with the Styles Clash, and a bit of redemption and revenge for AJ Styles on Finn Balor. Well, chaos is broken out, but it will be more chaotic at the pay-per-view when they meet officially 3-on-3 Survivor Series Elimination Tag Team match. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us for an episode of Universe Mode. If you did enjoy it, please smash the like button for us. Let's try and get 300 likes on this episode. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed to see Survivor Series coming up very, very soon, show your support to BrendenPlayz by leaving a like on our Facebook page. BrendenPlayz Official is the page. Or by following us on Twitter at BrendenPlayz. Checking out the website BrendenPlayz.com as well for all of your Survivor Series coverage. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next video.